I've been making art for decades, and it has changed my life in so many different ways. No matter when you start, it can change yours too. It can make you more resilient and calm and joyful. I want to tell you some of the benefits that I've discovered of living a creative life. You can regain control. Stress is elevated when we feel a loss of control, but art making gives you that control back. You have a blank sheet of paper and you can make anything you want. No rules, no limits. Just don't get overwhelmed by all that freedom. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to create. Meditation gives perspective. When you draw, your chattering mind slows down. Your focus narrows. And you lose all sense of time. You enter the flow zone, that magical realm of intense creative output. And when you emerge, you feel refreshed and renewed. The world looks different. It looks better. And the more you do it, the stronger and more long-lasting that effect. Find positivity. There's a myth that artists are moody or they live in a dream world, but the truth is the opposite. Art making lets you focus on the now and lets you live in this beautiful moment. Instead of using your imagination to worry about all the bad things that could happen one day, put it to work discovering all the things that are beautiful right in front of you. The universe has surrounded you with gifts. The languor of your cat on the windowsill, the comfortable wrinkles of your favorite pair of shoes, the huddle of trash cans down a back alley, the signs of a well-lived life on your father's face. Start seeing like an artist, and the world will brighten and transform. Value the journey, not just the destination. A life in art has no end goal. It's just a series of wonderful adventures and discoveries. Picasso kept reinventing art well into his 90s, and so could you. As you keep practicing and experimenting, you'll discover what the Zen masters know. Before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. Artists connect. You can share what you're thinking, what you're feeling, simply by showing your art to a friend or posting it online. It's also a great way to discover what other people think and feel, to explore the vast world of art making that's out there. And as you connect with other artists, you'll have a growing sense of belonging, of identity, and of shared goals. Make progress every day. Learning to make art is literally a lifelong process. You never stop discovering and making progress. And by being consistent and patient, you surprise yourself with what you can make. The road may not always be smooth. There'll be setbacks, but the key is to commit steadily to taking one step at a time. Embrace the process of self-improvement without being self-critical. Focus on what you can learn, not on what you have so far failed to master. The joy of mastery. When you work on your art, you'll develop a growing sense of competence. You'll learn new tools, new techniques, and you'll make things that blow you away. You'll realize the power that resides within you, and you can do this. You can do so much. Find comfort in ambiguity. There's no right or wrong in making art. There's no step-by-step way to paint or to draw. As you learn these lessons, you will feel freer and less confined. It's all about discovery. Set your assumptions aside. Keep your eyes open, your mind fresh. Be comfortable with not knowing and just play. It's okay. It's okay to waste time. Our days are so scheduled, so packed with distractions, but we need to give our tired brains time to restore themselves. Stop. Take 10 minutes and draw something simple every day. Don't feel guilty. Embrace the stillness. That's where creative ideas flourish and your mind can revive. Rediscover analog. We spend our days in virtual worlds, nose buried in screens. Give yourself the gift of a soft pencil on thick paper, the gentle blossoming of a puddle of watercolor, the tactile spring of a scratchy pen nib. Drop your mouse for half an hour and feel what you make. Accept failure. Creativity is all about experimenting, and most proper experiments fail at first. You adjust and you just try something else. Lose the fear of being wrong. Embrace acceptable risk. That's how real progress is made, through blundering into the unknown. Think less. The average person has 50,000 thoughts a day. For most people, a lot of those thoughts are negative or limiting. Stop living between your ears. Art lets you go. You have permission to get out there and to deal with life as it truly is, not just what those 50,000 ghost bubbles imagine it might be. Make. Productivity focuses the mind, gives you a sense of accomplishment, and moves you forward. Establish creative habits. Block out time. Make things, good or bad, it doesn't matter, every day. Don't take, make. Shopping won't soothe your soul. Cook, sing, draw, grow, knit, build, and share it with the world. Perfectionism is soul-crushing. Creativity isn't about niggling and tweaking. It's about bold ideas that solve problems. Make do with what you have and can do today. And just keep churning work out. Make stuff, not endless revisions. We are born artists. Humans are naturally creative, and art is what makes us human. Our amazing ability to imagine and then build what we dream up. And this includes you, no matter what your job is or what your background is. Embrace it, your innate creativity. Speak your truth. We all have something to say and to share with the world. You don't know what yours is? Start exploring, experimenting, trying things on. Delve deep inside and unearth your story and your wisdom. Use your voice and see what comes out. Express yourself. Show what makes you different. There's nothing different about you? Impossible. We are all the product of unique circumstances and experiences. And if you can't see it, you need to stop and look inside. Discover what makes you special. It's in there. You can do this as well as anyone. We all started with crayons and paper. We try stuff. We screw up. We keep going. It's life. There's no one right way. There's just your way. You won't make art like Rembrandt or Shakespeare. And guess what? They didn't make art like you. Only you can make your art, but only if you let yourself start making it. Let go. Don't attribute too much value to every thought and idea you have. Be willing to just toss it aside and come up with something different, something better. Trust your ability to dream up more stuff. You can do it once you try. Don't wait to be ready. The time is never right. The time is always right. Don't wait for your next vacation, for the kids to grow up, to find the right pen. Waiting is too risky. Just take the first step today and then the next. Creativity prepares us for change, and change is inevitable. It lets us see what truly is, to observe, to respond. Artists aren't dreamers, they're visionaries. They're tough, they're fearless, they're brave. They see what really is. Creativity gives us a sense of control because we've grown the muscles to respond. Our brains are nimble and prepared. We see clearly and we can quickly come up with solutions to life's challenges. Artists are the ones who are remembered, not bureaucrats or naysayers. We're the problem solvers. Find your thing. Having a purpose in life gives you motivation and energy and fulfillment and courage. Find your true calling. It's not about money or security. It's about being your true self. And now, more than ever, that's not a luxury. It's a bedrock essential. Talent is a myth, or it's irrelevant. The people who accomplish great things weren't born lucky or gifted. They persevered. They sweated. The problem is that you can't draw. It's that you don't. Do it. Now. Better to fail than to live with regret. Today is your day to start. So stop deciding and start doing. Be kind to you. Indulge yourself a bit. Turn down your inner critic, even if just for a day. Forgive yourself. Take a leap into the unknown. Fly. Vulnerability makes you tough. Show yourself and own it, warts and all. Let it out and move on. It'll make you free. It'll make you resilient. It'll save others. It's the hardest, most generous act of all. Look, I'm sure there are even more ways that art can make a difference in your life, but I got to finish this video sometime. And hey, this essay, this list of suggestions, is one that I originally wrote for my thousands of subscribers. I send out a free essay every Friday, and you can get it too if you go to dannysessays.com. Here, dannysessays.com. Sign up. Give me your email address. I'll know where to send it, and we'll have a dialogue. If you like what I wrote or you want to argue with me about it, you can respond to the email, and I'll read it. Thousands of people do, and I spend a lot of time reading what they wrote. It's fascinating. I'd love to see what you think. So sign up, and I'll see you there. Thanks a lot. See you next time.